Okay, good evening, everyone. Okay, so I have doing a sound check here. If you can hear me, just type one for me. Thank you. Before I start for today, Busa Tribe. Okay, I put up a video here. Okay, I just put it on the screen here. So, okay, thank you. Okay, good. Hey, thank you. Okay, thank you all members. Okay. So I apologize for last week unable to live. It's because of some meeting with my own family investor. Okay, their money is put on me. I help them to do some investment. So just have a meeting to share about the how to say second half profit sharing. Okay, so we this my profile is quite still okay so far. Okay, for this year's is already have a profit of 8%. So there are some profit sharing will be divided up for the investor. Okay, so I think the sound is all good. Then I will start today Busa Tribe. Okay, so everyone will be know that for the last week, I think this one I need to put somewhere down here, maybe will be not much this the output into here. Okay, so last week, okay, so on Friday we know that the US market have a very how to say, actually it's a weakness at the background is when you are switched to a 5-minute chart that time. Okay, if you switch back to 5-minute chart. Okay, so at the beginning of the day, okay, so during the market has been open. Actually, the Dow Jones actually show a gap up and continue to go up higher. Okay, so actually this one supposed to be a good because it's been pushed out by the US non-farm payroll. Okay, it's about the expectation of market, but actually that payroll is no longer is important anymore. Okay, so because US want the market to be pressed down for have a so called a correction. Okay, so after you when you are switched back to daily chart. Okay, daily chart is the entire movement is it just hit this 200 moving average. Everything has just turned to bearish. Okay, so also here also when around April that time also the same case. Okay, so in this type of a case, that means is not driven by a data. Actually all these things are already driven by their plan. Okay, the Fed actually they already plan since beginning of the entire things to move. Okay, just that they will correlated with the data, but the data they already forecast is not really good actually. Okay, so but why the Fed need to go down around here? Actually, we have keep track this one from this system open market account. Okay, so this is a domestic security. So we have keep tracking the last this one. Okay, in the middle one is quite complicated. So I also not really know how to interpret, but I just important thing is this one. Okay, change from the period of week. Okay, so after that I put it on Excel. Okay, so we track it month by month. Okay, so but because the data has been updated week by week. Okay, so then we will accumulate on a monthly basis. Okay, so you can see here for March all is positive, less positive. Then after that, for start from May, June is start to negative. Actually, this one is what we are calling a QT. Okay, quantitative tightening. Okay, it's not same with a QE. QE is easing. Okay, so more money will flow into the market. This one will be much more market. Market will be more money out from the market. Okay, so you can see here on the June and July and until August, the rate is getting accelerate. Okay, here is getting higher. Okay, so as we can know that in the month of June and July, during that time, a lot of investors say that the Fed like is not serious with the QT. Okay, that they already announced they need to tighten the market, but it looks like they have planned entire June, July, August until September. There's a limit of their QT, but actually in that Fed is never achieve the maximum limit. Okay, maximum limit for each month. Okay, until the August also not achieve the maximum limit. So if everything need to be squeezed out in September, then the market sure will have a big push to lower. Okay, because actually this QT is needed before they switch back to QE. Okay, that's why this figure, when this figure is accelerate, is getting higher. Okay, so the chances of a market to go down from here to back to this basic line, that's mean go back to this last low price, okay, around mid of June, okay, is very likely. Okay, it's very likely because the quantitative easing is coming, and also in 13th of August, sorry, 13th of September. 13th of September will be the US CPI will be announced. Okay, so this one, because what we have see here from the oil perspective, okay, so here you can see oil, okay, oil is part of the equation of the high CPI, okay, so and this one likely to be now drop to this level. I think might be drop down lower if Iran or the deal is go through, then they can go for export back their oil into the market. Okay, so before that I want to also add in a little bit. Okay, this one I stop it. Okay, I'm another thing is this one, weekly US crude oil. Okay, this crude oil is US is already continue how they are pump out. Okay, that means they are discharging out the oil into the market. Okay, into the market to support, to make sure the oil price is in a low position. Okay, you can see here from the starting of the Ukraine war, okay, with Russia, it's already started. US is pumping their oil, reserve oil to the market, okay, to get the price going down. Okay, but however, this one cannot be forever one. Okay, this one cannot be forever one, because if we will see the price, okay, comparing that means you can see every of the record. You come to the latest one here. Okay, from January until the August, actually this is the crude oil that has been flown up into the market. Okay, flow out into the market. So constantly you can see this one, this figure has been constantly pumping up. Okay, but however, you can see here during this month is all is higher. Okay, compared here, actually the release has a little bit look like slowing down. Okay, so this means, okay, the oil price has been that they need supply come into the market to support this one. If not, US cannot be continue discharging their reserve here. Okay, because now their research is almost back to the 2004 during that time. You see, this is the area is whereby almost same to here. Okay, so and this one actually is dropped quite dramatically. Okay, so when you are seeing the inventory of oil in crude oil in the US sometimes drop so much, it's not because of industrial is very good, because they're discharging, they're selling out the oil to stabilize the oil price in the market. Okay, so this one cannot be forever one. So one day this one will going to, they will buy back from the market again. Once they will buy back, so it depends how they control the entire thing. If not, if out balance, certainly the OPEC plus say that there will be a shorten, that means the reduce the supply. This one will be have a a quick jump back to the 100, I think. Okay, and this one, the crude oil, if hovering in this area, US back to the CPI will be likely about 8%. Okay, so this one, we got another chart is the this one. Okay, so when we are, I put out the this is a label. Okay, we have this is a public farm. This is a confident. There is a I think here my shortcut is not put in here. Okay, so but never mind. But as long as the crude oil is on in the rebound position, then the US CPI will have some problem. Okay, but if the oil did not go rebound strongly, I think the CPI will be maintained about 8% also. Okay, because the food price still high in the US. Okay, same to like when you are in analysis in Malaysia. Okay, so when you are in Malaysia, you can see that our inflation also is about 4% increase. Okay, the last data. Okay, but however, what you can see here, like the some bread, the price already be increased. Okay, but when you are see on the wheat, okay, so this is when we are analysis some we go for a wheat. Okay, so this is have a price jump up. The price actually already go back to normal. Okay, go back to normal before that. But you can see here, example like one of the famous our Gardenia roti is already increased. But how come here they increase a little bit? Okay, now he's continue to increase, but without decrease. Suppose the price decrease back. Okay, because the wheat the price is already go down. Okay, since July. Okay, because now the food and same also will happen to the US. They already eat in the labor cost. Okay, so other cost is already add in, and all things make the price cannot be go back to the origin here. Okay, so same to kelapa sawit product also same. That's why the entire CPI price why is going up is not because based on simply oil price high and the demand is supply and demand is not equivalent. Okay, so because when the price like the salary already up. Okay, so the price of your product, this is the salary. Okay, so salary up, then your product of your price is no longer cannot come down already, your product. Okay, your salary is your overhead is already increased. That's why it look like the US CPI is not I think will be around 8%, around that. Okay, this is all my forecast. Okay, but not data for you to call buy or call sell. Okay, of your product. Okay, of your fund. You need to be get your fund managers or your all qualified fund manager to have your advice before you do any investment. Okay, so but however the whole things I see in this based on this chart is like in Fridays. Okay, so when you are switched to 5-minute chart, what interested is the last chart or this last point of this one. Okay, so you can see compare. Okay, like this one. Usually when you have US market, usually the last bar is the highest. A lot of like closing okay for their market. Okay, but however this one is we can see here because it's on a very dramatically drop down, supposed to be has some of like something like this. If it's look something like this, it's much more better. Okay, but this thing is not looking good. Okay, and also you see the price, the volume coming in. Okay, the price did not have a V shape back to here. Okay, not even touch back 314,400. Okay, so this one sell give a signal of the entire Dow Jones is still in a actually is in a bear market. Okay, and this bear market is look like getting aggressive. Okay, so because from here you can see from this point to this point, and this point to this point is almost same drop acceleration. Okay, so that's why when you have like this one go back and drop this one will become a very important when he reach back to the baseline. Okay, if this one line, there will sometimes they will rebound. If this one break, then this one will go much more lower. Okay, so that's why now you US, if you are calculate back the date, okay, so now is September, then you have October, November will be the re-election of their John Biden. Okay, so and we have a QT saying that will be a very aggressive, supposed to be aggressive until September. Okay, so if this thing is really happen, okay, September is a good month to dip the stock. Okay, once that dips the stock, then October you can stabilize it. Okay, you can dip the stock, then you have stabilized it before you make something feel good news. Okay, so to mark it up on during this November. Okay, but in this period of time is a very important thing is because US they plan to mark up the market, but however thing is not that simple is because due to the Europe. Okay, European, we know that the winter is coming. Okay, once the winter is coming, if Russia has been they now have a energy crisis. Okay, and if Europe in coming next week, okay, if the interest rate now is already plan is 0.5 increase, if they suddenly increase 7.5, then we'll make a very dangerous move. Is because this one might trigger the loan explode. Okay, so because we know that now Europe has been European people have make a lot of loan to get them survive on this high inflation rate. Okay, so if the loan certainly has been interest has been marked up too high, then this will be a totally not good for the borrower. Okay, once this thing, if a lot of people is bankrupt, a company bankrupt, this one will be a very big problem. Okay, so that's why the entire things now is depends on Europe. And also what I know that we have I have some friends that are buying products from Spain, UK, German. Okay, especially the steel product. Okay, the price has been going up very high. Okay, so there's no competitive that ASEAN region will buy from them. Okay, because their price is too high. That's why it's not going to be a benefit from high Europe. I think there will be will be the casualty. Okay, the for Ukraine and Russian war. Okay, so this one will be need to be very be careful because all these things will point to the stock is not going anywhere. Okay, for today's actually I want to show you a little bit some of the US short ETF. Okay, so this is a SQQQ. Actually is the short position for QQQ index. Okay, and also we have the Dow Jones. Okay, this is also a Dow Jones the ETF that means for short position. That means if Dow Jones drop, this ETF will go up. Okay, so the ETF actually is already quite in the bottom. Okay, and when you are analysis using a volume profile, okay, the whole thing the line is still here actually. Okay, it means that when a lot of a deep down that time, that means a deep down that time, it did not cause any panic selling around here. Okay, what is this mean? This mean actually the person that is a lot of investor, they're already in the short position. In the short position, when the market is recovery, when the market is recovery, that means the ETF actually will drop down one. Okay, but just keep on buying. Okay, but even though until the Dow here, they don't have any so small volume, that means no activity of a panic sell or huge buy. Okay, so because that means that wherever people that is hold on this position, then it's already they are like confident the bear is dominate the market. Okay, so they just keep their loss until here. Then until hit to now also you cannot see any high volume something like this. Okay, something like this. That means the holdings there's like their loss and rebound also their holding they did not cut loss yet. Okay, if they are in come from this line. Okay, that means many investors actually they're in positions still believe the bear market is here. Okay, so you can see here the same thing is happened to Ultra Pro short SP500. Okay, so all this is look like the ETF Dow Jones. Okay, so whereby this is for up one. Okay, so from here usually we'll put this one I need to move out again because here. Okay, so this is the volume profile. Okay, so from same level of price. Okay, so you can see here the thing has been different move. Okay, so you go up here now they go back to this not much people is buying the long position at the top here. Okay, suppose if here is very a lot of people is believe the rebound bull is there. Suppose you can see the line has been checking out. Okay, so but however the same thing is did not happen. This means the whole thing of a rebound, people still are not so confident with the rebound and still bear with the short position. Okay, so this is a few it's not recommended to buy, sell or do investment on this ETF. Okay, but if you want to have some benefit of if the market really is turning down, okay, that you can use. Okay, so if you have a US market. Okay, but however if you don't have US market, then you US account trading account in US market. Okay, so then you can try for call and put warrant. Okay, so actually I put here has some like a SP500. They have a H12. Okay, actually H12 has been when you are in this put and call warrant. Okay, so you don't see the chart lah. Okay, so the chart just only illustrate because all this volume of price will not give you any direction actually. Okay, so because it's follow the mother share. Okay, if the mother share is going up, then they will be going up. Okay, so example like H13. Okay, so from the lowest until now it's already increased 60%. Okay, so I looking at SP hash and this C is correlated. Like this is CW. This is C41 will be for the put is when the price is SP500 drop. This one will going up. Okay, so this is some you can try to look at. Okay, so in the call and put warrant in Malaysia, you can trade using your Bursa normal account to trade. Okay, so this is some about the call and put warrant. Okay, so but however all these things will be interrelated when they are going with the mother share. Okay, so actually the mother share actually will be more reference on the futures. Okay, like the if talk about is Dow Jones. Okay, so they will be on. Okay, so what we when you are analysis in futures market also, you can see here actually the last few has been go up and pull down. Okay, so most of the time when we see a lot of something like this, okay, something like this, tail is up, this one. Okay, so will be this is a some more weakness is coming in. Okay, but however all the how to say the chart, okay, for index just only we can based on some price movement to know the forecast only. Okay, so because most of the time a lot of this one like can certainly be rebound if Fed certainly or US government gives some good stimulus, some project, maybe some money roll out. Okay, so or certainly no QT. Okay, certainly QE again. Okay, so once you have QE, then pop sure fly rocket up lah. Okay, but I think QE is not that fast yet. It will, I think the QE will come, but just not yet that fast yet. Okay, if QE come, then we can consider the bull market is coming back. But now on the bear is still in it. Okay, this is about US market. Then we go for still like not going anywhere. Okay, is in fact actually from yesterday perspective, it's already reached a very dangerous point. Okay, this is all dangerous point. If based on the history, if anything break at here, actually go from here to here is like a hollow. Okay, it's nothing one. Okay, and the last time this one just break have and certainly rebound is because a lot of during that time lah. Okay, so the Hong Kong one, they have a lot of AI investment. Okay, AI, this AI once they trigger this one, to become how does oversold, then they will become a super buy. Okay, during that time they already set this one, they without remove anything. Okay, so that's why everyone is become a super buy. Okay, so become a this type of a jump. Okay, so however this time you will this one trigger again will be hard to say. Okay, but however this one will give how to say a opportunity, actually, I believe, because if anything really break down to here, actually for a long term, like some like Alibaba. Okay, you might be able to do some investment. Okay, so it's not recommended to buy sell, but you can look into it, because it's a good opportunity. Is because when you are coming to a weekly chart. Okay, so when you are in this hollow position, so the next one will go to 118. Okay, 18 K, you will be back to 2016. Okay, so you can see here in the Hong Kong market, anytime when you have a dip, this is a weekly chart. Okay, you have a dip to a very extreme, there will be a sharp rebound. Okay, will be a sharp rebound. Okay, so here also have a sharp rebound, and this one also a sharp rebound. Okay, so and this one is a crisis lah. Okay, this is 2008 financial crisis lah. Okay, this one here. So not saying that here still have a tendency of this time maybe the crisis is coming in. Okay, so like same like 2008. This is mostly will be follow the Europe. Okay, if Europe can survive this winter, okay, I think still have a chance. The crisis is not yet come. Okay, if really cannot survive, I think the crisis will already come. Once the Europe economy has been explode, so the whole world will go down again. Okay, so now really I see the danger of it's not only a Europe winter. Actually, the whole our investment also need to be very be careful. Okay, so in a short run, I think won't be any certainly a good rebound in Hong Kong yet. Look like there is some good deal between the US and China about their audit on their listed company in US. Okay, so but however this good news has been all wiped out last week already. They're all coming down. Okay, so for this type of setup, then I think the rebound is very weak. Okay, so for current market, for me myself is I all focus bear market. Okay, I focus on this bear market. Okay, so I saw here comment on China A50. Okay, China A50 is like I change the chart lah. The China A50. Wait, where is my China A50? Okay, so this is a crude. This is a. I think it's the in the upper here A50. Okay, A50. This one is the so, but what I reference from here actually is iShare. Okay, iShare is a tradable, okay, from Malaysia when you are using the call and put warrant. Okay, so that's why for this one, if you want to really look into China index, then you need to choose the CN1. Okay, CN1 is this. You can see here also. The China also is not in a recovery. Okay, now is actually you can see here also quite in a dangerous mode. Okay, so they will go out, and I think and also China having a problem all also say now got a lot of house cannot be sold, okay, cannot be sell, okay, and all this loan, if anything happen, the interest rate for China, certainly they need to raise up on it. So all the borrower, okay, will suffer, need to pay more, okay. All these things is actually put some weight on China economy crisis also, okay. So that's why it's not all is very interconnected, okay. So from this Hang Seng, I go back to the Hang Seng one, okay. Hang Seng, where is my hash? Sometimes I cannot found it. Okay, it looks like it's not going anywhere. Okay, so I have some list. If you want to benefit from anything, if the thing is go down more worse, okay, you can go into like this Hang Seng CJO, is for rebound, and HEI is for put warrant. That means for it to go. If the market go down, your put warrant will benefit from it. Okay, so I see this is a quite very good one because it's exactly same move along with the current Hang Seng index now. Okay, but however, this when you're investing in a call and put warrant, make sure you will know the expiry date. Okay, if the expiring date is too near, you better don't keep. Okay, so because the call and put volume actually is same sum of zero value one, no value one. Okay, they just want to like an investment to derivative the movement only. Okay, so better don't keep. Okay, so you need to make sure your expiring date is always keep a watch on your expiring date. Okay, so where's my Hong Kong again? Okay, so this is a Hong Kong again. Okay, so this is a Hong Kong market also is not looking good in the age of going to break down. Okay, we don't know whether is it the crisis of 2008 is already at our doorstep. Okay, we did not really we cannot predict it. Okay, we only forecast the risk is there. Okay, but once is a keep cash. Okay, keep cash now is not the good time to invest a lot of money into the market because the how to say the crisis is coming. When the crisis is coming, okay, so the cash will become king. Okay, your cash will become king. Okay, so this is one of the things that you can wait for it. Okay, so when the cash is king, okay, so then if really a crisis happen, then you go in when the market is going to rebound. That maybe after 1 year or plus something, or suddenly QE coming in, okay, then will be a very good for long-term investment. Okay, but for now, this one is not looking good now for all the market. Okay, so I move on from this market to back to Malaysia. Okay, Malaysia one is quite fantastic also. Okay, why I say is fantastic is because the contract of investment. Okay, so you can see here I put out two things to do a compare. Okay, one is our futures, one is our index. Okay, you can see here our index is still closing at 1491. Okay, but our futures is already 1471. Okay, it's about 20 point different. It's about 20 point different. Okay, so we usually when you have this 20 point different, either is this when our index drop and our index is drop, okay, then our futures stop or our futures rebound to meet our index. Okay, so these two figure, one 441 and 1491, they need to meet somewhere one. Okay, they need to meet back. Okay, so either there will be meet back, maybe different about only a 6 point or 8 points, something like that one. Okay, there cannot be always have this big gap there. Okay, so based on the market situation, I see likely our index will drop back same like our futures, because futures is more at once, okay, in the index. Okay, so I believe this one, if you are still holding some of the the component stock. Okay, so like the component stock, that's this one you will be really need to be looking into if So anything happen, this one might be going back to our origin. Okay. So, but however, what things will make our market now is look supported is our PRU. Okay, PRU, the election. Okay, if the election really in this year, then our market maybe has been moving a sideline like this. Okay, but I believe if anything happened to our ringgit Malaysia, this is we jump back to ringgit Malaysia, the exchange. Okay, so the exchange is look like it's going to rebound higher again. Okay, if unfortunately suddenly is hit the RM of 5 ringgit per USD. Okay, this is USD. Okay, so because the next Monday, that means tomorrow and the following next week. Okay, so the OPR is expected to raise 0.25. Okay, so now is what happened if he raised 0.5? Okay, so because of now US now on the table 0.75 next coming is higher. Okay, this one is higher. The chances is higher compared 0.5 increase only up to now. Okay, so if US really want to up 7.5, I think ringgit Malaysia will be devalue more. Okay, if our OPR did not increase higher. Okay, but if OPR increase higher, that means people who pay loan, people pay loan to the house, okay, will need to pay more. Inflation is one thing, housing need to pay more, and the salary is not moving anyway. Okay, so then will be a double source. You will be a squeeze in the middle. Okay, how people can go up for a long run of if the loan is very very high. Okay, so that's why also we are in a quite a dangerous zone. Okay, if this one continues moving up, okay, the 1 MDB debt, 1 MB NDB, we are not talking about politics. Okay, one NDB debt is a reality that we need to pay. Okay, so when come to the September, this one need to repay again already. Okay, so once this is repaid, if the ringgit, because during the time when we are borrow this one MDB one is around our ringgit Malaysia is about 338 something like this. Okay, per USD. Okay, per USD. Now we already want to pay back 4 ringgit 48 per USD. Okay, this is where we are borrow. You borrow very fast. Okay, you borrow a few months. Okay, all the money already come in. Okay, now it's a long term you need to pay back plus the interest rate. Anything. If anything hit 5, okay, so I don't know how we want to pay this. Okay, so this will also worry me. How economy in Malaysia is going to be. Okay, so you just need to be prepared. Okay, so prepare for the worst. It's better that we are not prepared anything. Okay, so back to the same thing. I always advise keep your cash more. Okay, so when the interest rate is increasing, the power of your money is getting bigger and bigger one. Okay, so keep cash is your priority. Okay, keep cash, but I know cash is now hard to keep because the inflation is there. A lot of sometimes a lot of job also not so good, business also not so good. Okay, so that's why holding is getting a problem. Okay, but for index for Malaysia index on last Friday when I see this one, when I see this thing happen, okay, they have a move up and come down one. Okay, so or I make it a 50-minute chart. Okay, 50-minute chart. Okay, so at the beginning it shoot up, but suddenly it pull down and come out again, and this one. Okay, so it's like a gap up, pull and come out and pull again. Okay, so it did not it won't break out from this resistance line. Okay, this is a very very bad sign. Okay, it's why it's because, okay, so when you are gap up, that trades a lot of a buyer to Q buy, suddenly he go for a short. That means he sell. Okay, this is a signal of smart money turning to short. They are positioning to short now. Okay, they're going to short for your focus or a lot of short position now. Okay, so that's why if its stock is really this markdown, is smart money to buy long. This one's supposed like this. Okay, it's supposed happen end up like this. It's not end up like this. Okay, so this is definitely is in short position. Okay, this one is for long position. Sometimes when they have a short position, the smart money will get up one. Okay, as long as it did not break this thing and come and test again, that means the markup here is just for you to queue buy, then they will sell to you and you close, you are in long position and smart money will be in short position. They want to short much higher they can, okay. But however, I think Monday they cannot get up because the US closed not that good, okay. So I sometimes they will be get down first, then they'll buy up, okay. They get down first for you to buy up, for all the short position people to panic to buy up again, okay. Because to close your short position, you need to buy back, okay. You need to buy back, okay. When you have a buyback, that means you will buy up the share for the smart money lah. Okay, so but I think I see this thing is entire thing is going down. Okay, so if this is a 15-minute, okay, when you have seeing a 15-minute, okay, no matter how is zigzag, okay, so the entire thing now actually is pointing down. Okay, and you use this 200 MA as your guideline. Okay, for stock to go up higher, you need to see something like this. Okay, it go up and go up higher. Okay, but if you see this above 200 ml MA line, this 200 MA line, okay, certainly break, but a lot of UT. That means it's like a cap. It cannot go up more higher and higher one. That means there will be a pulling back here. Okay, so that's why now also the same thing is more focused on drop. Okay, so you can see here if you have a futures market to trade, I can say that you might go to the Bursa and trade. Not recommend to buy sell lah. Okay, so you can go into it and see how to trade using a futures account. But if you don't have, you can use for the Bursa one. Okay, the Bursa, the put warrant. Okay, but I find this put warrant not moving anyway one. Okay, when the stock is dropped. Okay, but however, when I go to search at this one, the Macquarie side, I just find out their Macquarie just adjusted the this one, the interest implant volatility. Okay, this is not saying that it is fair or not fair, because the put warrant is issued by them. They are the whole so-called house. Okay, we are the guests. Okay, so they can do a lot of things. Okay, but I think this will be sometimes to load the website will take some time. Okay, so but back to this one, actually in our market. Okay, so this one is here. So I go for the FPM, KLCI. So we go for call and put lah. Okay, so call and put. Okay, you can see here even though here the market ratio warrant, it say that it's responsive for HGN, but this implied volatility certainly become 27. Okay, if I'm not mistaken, this one actually is original is 32 in the month of August. Okay, so that's why this one, then once they adjust, they will become like the stop down, it did not go up. Okay, you can see the buy and S. Okay, it did not 0.5, that means one tick below. Okay, this is like 0.7, they are going to buy back. Okay, when you want to sell at 4.49, that means it's a gap there. Okay, it's a gap there. So that's why this one make the currently lah. Okay, make the put warrant for this HGN is not that attractive actually. Okay, but however the now available of how to say the put warrant. Okay, either this one it will be more expiring far expiring date. Okay, but this one the HGK also quite good because it still can have 31st October you still got about 2 months to go. Okay, but this one need to be careful also lah. Okay, so because the expiring date is already below 3 months. Okay, so but however the responsive is look like it's quite good. Move along with the how to say the Pusa one. Okay, so and you need to pay attention. The underlaying. Okay, underlaying is not based on FMB KLCI. It's based on futures market. Okay, futures market. Okay, so this is a little bit about the call and put warrant. Okay, so back to here, I think that is next week will be a very interested situation. We can look into this Malaysia market, but now I myself is I focus on direct futures market. Future market is more responsive and much more I can say that much more easy to trade lah. Okay, compare the call and put whatever. If you don't have, then you can see on the call and put whatever. But however, this is not recommended to buy sell. Okay, so you need to get your advisor, your own advisor or your financial advisor to advise you when you enter into the market. Okay, so this is the Malaysia how to say the index. Okay, so now we come back to the trade BSA 390 dashboard. Okay, so when you come to here, we are still seeing foreign investor is still inside Malaysia. Okay, so but however the thing like drop like this one, suddenly they sell down, then come then they mark up again and come down and sell up again. Okay, so this type of a pattern actually is not really good. Okay, so because they already invest some money here, then they need to mark up and sell to you, then they come out. Okay, so this is in the process of going away from our market. Okay, so if really their market is doing they're pumping a lot of money coming in. Okay, so we should not see our index like this one. Okay, so better be careful with the volume show. That is look like nice, but sometimes they're pump in and run much more or run away much more. Okay, so for this one, I also I want to point out a little bit here about Bursa Malaysia money returns. Okay, we can see here September is always a month of negative. Okay, month of negative is only see lah how negative is it. Okay, so based on the statistic lah. Okay, if you say that you want to long for the market for September, I think definitely you need to go for a short lah. Okay, so you better definitely go for a short is better. Okay, and judging from the outside environment, is not getting better, so better you positioning and get ready. If any, I just afraid this one will be happen again. Okay, last year we have a drop of 3.97. Okay, so this one you can compare when we are go back to a weekly chart. Okay, a weekly chart where is happened in last year September. Okay, last year September is in here. I put this thing out. Okay, so last year September is here, this period. Okay, so our market start from the after the Merdeka holiday, so we have pop drop until the end. Okay, until it form a powerful end. Okay, this is at the weekly chart. Okay, so the second this two bar is look like a rebound end. Okay, a rebound end. Okay, so I have a teach in the master class. Okay, so the first leg and the second leg, the volume from the second leg need to be higher than the first leg. Okay, so from here you can see it did not form well. Okay, so pop another big drop again. Okay, so now we are in the same thing, but because previously we were already down, we don't know if this one will be a down much more further in the September or not. Okay, but based on the history of a chart, is show that it is a tendency of no rebound might be happen. Okay, so the best case is we have in 2017. Okay, so the minus is about 1% lah. Okay, 0.99 something like this. Okay, so now we are in 1.38. Hopefully see how far we can go. Okay, so the market situation is in the bearish. Okay, one is in the bearish myself, I won't select any stock lah. Okay, so for the coming scanner, because usually I will use this scanner as a guideline. Let's say we will use the most powerful one is called no supply. Okay, no supply. Then usually I will go back for 1 week. Okay, we go for, let's say, until 23. Okay, 23, then you submit again. You can see back all this stock. Okay, so the highest return is about 4%, but the worst one is about 10, 4, and 2%. Okay, so in compare, you can know that in this 7 entrance, okay, 2 still remain positive. Another balance is all in negative territory. That means the market is really not a good time to jump in. Okay, so let's say example, I go for another, let's say until 29. Okay, you submit again. Okay, you can see here the stock that is supposed to be the rebound. Okay, so the drop is, the chances of drop is more higher than the up one. Okay, so when you are seeing this type of situation, that means, let's say you are using the scanner now. Okay, so you just put in Friday, you submit again, you've only got 2. Okay, the chances for these 2 to go out is I think is not really likely lah. Okay, except this one lah. This are para transit. Para transit has been very well moving up. Okay, even though the outside crisis is happening all the time. Okay, but however, I saw this chart. Okay, is already in the sideways movement. Okay, when you have a sideways movement and you see the volume is look like something fishy is going down. Okay, this might be a distribution. Okay, distribution. This means they'll have markup, come down, mark down, come down, mark up, turn down. Okay, but however, based on VF, okay, VF the momentum is still good. Okay, so that it means that this might be still a chance of reaccumulation. Okay, but when we are doing this box, okay, we are not targeting to invest here. Okay, if you want to invest in this baseline. Okay, so if the NS is happen at this line, is better than happen at the upper side. Okay, upper side you need to wait until it's overtake uptrust, only you do some trading. If not, this one better you don't do anything. Okay, so you only hopefully can have a zigzag like this. You benefit buy at the low, and you can benefit some profit at the higher. Okay, but however, this one is not going like not going anywhere. I just afraid it certainly happen to reclaim back this 200 MA drop back. Okay, so it's that's why for this I'm not going to select any stock here. Okay, so because I myself, I'm looking at the market is really not in a favor to going up. Okay, so that's why when the market is not good, the chances you select a stock, even though it's in 18 LC. Okay, 18 LC when you are recording back, let's say 1 week earlier, 29. Okay, you can see here during that time the winning rate has been dropped to a quite low, only left 20%. Okay, so that's mean in the market is not is in bearish market. Okay, if you force yourself to go to invest out of all these 5 stock, okay, you need to pick the correct one. Okay, make the correct one, you still can get 8%. If you choose the wrong one, okay, certainly gone 10 or certainly gone 7. Okay, so that's why the chances of the risk is getting higher if you select the stock now. Okay, so better wait until everything is good and a rebound is coming, only will go into the stock again. Okay, so I think I will stop here, and hopefully the next week actually myself is in short position. Actually I praying the market to go down actually. Okay, so this is my own perspective only lah. Okay, so it's not a recommendation. Okay, so hopefully see the market how it going to react. Okay, so have a good rest and have a nice holidays. Okay, some of because the kids already the school holiday is start. Okay, so relax a bit and let the market correct himself first. If you have got any rebound, then only coming back. Okay, so if you are focused for long-term investment or for your you are focused in stock market. Okay, if you are focused in futures market, okay, long short also can happen one. Then you are no longer can have a rest lah. Okay, because the next week will be much more excited. Okay, so thank you. Have a good rest, and I see you next week. Okay, bye. Thank you.